Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag CouchDB DBA tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to configure the Apache CouchDB installation, configuration and bi-directional replication on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So we'll go through the step-by-step process bi-directional replication. So here So there is environment used on this guide. So role is the master and slab and 192, 168, 136.128. This is the master server and we have a slab server 129. So let me access both the servers. Both the servers are running on my VMware workstation. You can able to see there is a server 1 and server 2 is there. So now I am going to access both the server. So cmd ssh dept at the rate and 128. Not accessible. Okay, let me log in here. So this is a server one and dpt username and password is admin at there 123. So both the servers are running in my VMware workstation. So I am going to access this, and while installing I have given the username and password for the both the servers. Now I'm moving to the second server. So this is server one master. There is a master no. So why I am writing the master slab? Server 128, and this will be server 2 129. Change the tab color red. So this is server 2 and this is server 1. This will be master B and master A. Let me arrange this. Okay. So there is a master A and master B. Two servers are there. We are going for the bi-directional replication. But you can go through the master slab also, and we'll do the this one bi-directional. So leave the name as usual. Let me give the name, proper name. Master 128, and this will be slab 129. So this is the bi-directional replication. We'll go through that. So admin is the user, admin at the rate 123, and I'm using the CouchDB version 3.5.1. So in this video, we'll learn what is the CouchDB, simple explanation, replication versus clustering, and there is a installation, configuration, access with the web UI, create database, configure master slab, and configure the slab master replication bi-directional. Okay, so verify replication on both way and common errors and fixes. So first question is that what is the Apache CouchDB? So Apache CouchDB NoSQL database, NoSQL document database. Instead of the table row, CouchDB store data is a JSON format. Accessing use the HTTP and REST API and building the replication one way or two way. So why CouchDB? Very easy installation, offline and sync friendly, and REST API based and language independent. So we'll go through the replication versus clustering. This is a very important. What is the difference between the replication and clustering? So replication is the copy data between the databases, use HTTP, work across the servers, regions and firewall. The tutorial uses the replication. And clustering, share data automatically and require or lack cookies. So we'll use that. and node must join the cluster and not required here. In this video, we are not doing the clustering. We are going for the replication only. On next videos, I will show you the clustering. So replication does not require the clustering. So system requirement is both the servers. Both the servers are running with the VMware workstation, running on VMware workstation with the OS Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS server version. So we have a root and sudo access and static IP address we have 192.168.136.128 and 129. We have internet access. So first, whenever you are starting, first update the both the system. Whenever you are going through the any installation on Linux, just update the system. After that, we'll just install the some required package, just like a curl software properties common. So these are the we'll install this. Sometime update will take time because you have not updated your system from the long time. So maybe that will take time. I have already updated, so it won't take time. So now install the Apache CouchDB. For that we need to add the GPG key and then we'll just add the CouchDB on repository. So in both the servers I'm doing the same because we need the two directional replication and both the servers we need CouchDB. Done that. Now we'll go for the installation process. So installation process is quite easy. First we'll update the system packages because just now we have added into the source list file. So whatever the changes you have done, first we have to update. Then install the CouchDB. So we have installed the CouchDB. Okay. So CouchDB installation and configuration. So now during the installation, we have to select the standalone IP bind address will be 0.0.0 and admin user we need to give the password admin at the rate 123. I'm using for the universal. You give the strong password for the production. So let it complete. Done standalone and here we need the erlang cookies. So I'm putting the couchdb name. So okay. So this is the 0.0.0.0 and here the password and confirm password. Same I'll do with the second server also. Yes, standalone and our DB. I'm giving the cookie name and here you can read and I know already. So 0.0 binds CouchDB to all network interfaces. We want to give the all network interfaces. So 0.0.0.0 and password for the admin. So done. So both the servers are configured. Now verify the CouchDB installation. So check with the start status. So this is active and running. The both the servers check. So active and running. If not running, then we have to start and in you can enable the CouchDB. Enable means that whenever your system will going to be reboot or server will going to be reboot, so automatically the CouchDB service will start. For that we are enabling. Open the firewall. So open the firewall. If firewall is on, enable, then you have to open the port for the connection. So for that we are opening. So now access with the web UI. So I like access the both. So my username is admin, password is admin at the rate 123. And there is another server 129 So that is the master server, 129 is the secondary server, slab server. So here also we have to provide the username admin, password is admin at the rate 123. So we have logged in on the both the servers. You can see. So now we'll create the database on both the server. So with the command line we'll create. So 128 I'm creating the database. So okay true. And similarly 129 also I'll create the MyDB. So here you can refresh and you can check the MyDB is created, and replica we have not created yet, so we won't get. So now I'm going to create on the slab server. So create it. So now we'll insert some document on master server. So this will be the initial document, master server 128. Just remember that who in which server you are working. That is a very important. And master server and slab server. So correct the CouchDB. This one will just configure the master to slab replication. So run this. If you have a different username password, so provide the different username password. So create it. Okay. Now go to there. We have one document here in MyDB and replica. Just check. Here also one document is replicated. You can see. So this document we have inserted from the master, and initial document from the master, source is the master, and here that document is replicated to slab server. So now verify the master to slab. You can check with the command line also. I have checked with the GUI in slab server. Check this. So initial document is found. We can able to see the document. Now you will see the document from the master. So configure the slab to master configuration. Now we'll go for the bidirectional. So we'll run this command. This is a simple command. We are passing the URL, that is a slab to master and replication, and there we'll passing the continuous is equal to true. Whenever the changes will happen, automatically data will be replicated. So this both direction is done. Now test insert the data into slab. So now we'll insert the data into slab, not in master. Master already we have inserted. Now this is a 129 is the slab database. So here we have inserted, and same data we'll just check with the master. So let me check with the all documents in the master. So initial document is there, bidirectional test is there. Just now we have inserted bidirectional test, and you can check with the GUI also. We have inserted on the slab. So this is the 129. This is our slab. So here, if you refresh this, you will get a two document. Okay, you can check. Okay, this one is the initial document, and this will be the bidirectional test. Here also, just refresh this, you will get a two document. So this is the okay, this is the initial, and this is the bidirectional. Source is slab. You can check. So we have inserted source is equal to slab. So whatever we have inserted, the data is replicated. So data from the slab appear on the master. Bidirectional replication is working. So click on the status. You can go with the jobs. So 128 we're in the correct way. So here you can see there is all the details are there, and main thing is I want to show you why that check pending. This one continuous attempt. Let me check. So this is the our master IP. This is a target database user and slab information is there. Document is there, changing, and all the things are there. So now Common errors and fixes. So this is a simple thing. You can go through this. Security tips: never use the admin for the apps. Use underscore users database and enable HTTPS. Restrict bind addresses and use the reverse proxy engine. So I'll show you configure in further videos engines. And final recap: we have learned Apache CouchDB installation, configuration on Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS, different between the replication and clustering, master slave replication, bidirectional replication, schedule-based verification, and real-time troubleshooting. So we have seen the step-by-step process for the Apache CouchDB installation for the bidirectional replication on Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS. Now, disclaimer is there. All trademarks, logo names belong to their respective owners. This video made only for the education information purpose under the Fair Use Section 107 Copyright Act 1976. Follow the process exactly shown in the video. So you can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp channel, Telegram channel is there. So follow the process and don't forget to follow, like, share and comments. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.